Hey, I just wanted to make a quick video for anyone that was wanting to try and solo the Abyss on the hard Crota raid on Destiny. I mean, this is relatively easy to do on normal. The raid team that I'm in, I think most of them can do it on normal, but when it comes down to hard, it seems none of them can quite get the tactic down for doing it. So basically I just wanted to make a video just to give you some tips on how to get through it. Obviously with the Hunter class, I mean I've seen people do it with the Warlock and the Titan, but the Hunter's by far the easiest way of doing this, and you can swap out characters to get it anyway. I'll show you that as well once we get to the end. Make sure I've got a fresh run. The most important thing for you, the two most important things. One is to have a rocket launcher on. I mean, if you've got Gjallarhorn, that's probably your best bet for this, because the Wolfpack rounds destroy everything when we get to the end. But I mean, I'm just going to use Radagast Fury because I haven't got any of my raid weapons on this character. Also, you don't really need a primary, but it does come in handy every now and then if there's a thrall out of place. So again, unupgraded, you don't need to have maxed out weapons for this bit. I'm going to start the plate and then I'll show you the subclass. Right, so the basic principle of this is that you need 3 ways of going invisible. One is with your super, so you need vanish on at the bottom there. The second is with your knife, so escape artist makes you go invisible when you stab people. And the third is gain invisibility after crouching. Also the shadow jack here, increase the duration of invisibility, is very handy to have, so we'll put that on as well. As far as the others, I mean, armor's pretty good to have, I guess. Well, I just try and balance them out really. But they're the 3 main ones. I love this bit, it's kind of weird. Also the fact that you can land on people's heads at the bottom and kill them is pretty fun. Unless it's you that gets landed on, then it's not very fun. Alright, so how I like to do this is, if you run straight from the start to the finish without killing everything, your super probably won't be charged unless you've got a lot of intellect on. I've got quite a bit, but I like to just have it a little bit charged first, so if it's not charged, just shoot a few thralls in here. I guess you can just sneak forward a little bit and let them come at you. Do about here. Right there, come at me thralls. Somewhere here, maybe a little bit further. I'm gonna heat them, sound like Predator. Here we go. Yeah, you can sneak forward to there and kill a few off. I mean again, level 33 enemies, last word. What is 307? Kill them fairly easy. I'm level 32 on this. I mean, you might be able to do it at 31, but I would probably recommend being 32. Also, I see a lot of people asking... Sorry, I hear a lot of people asking if I use Don't Touch Me gauntlets, which could be handy, I guess. I've only just got them upgraded, but I don't generally use them. I mean, if you had them and you wanted to use them, then I guess it would give you more of an advantage, but for the sake of this, I'm going to do it without them. Again, rocket launcher on, hand cannon on, invisibility, invisibility, invisibility. Yes, we're good to go. At the start here, I like to miss out the second lantern. As you start running in, the thralls are sort of coming at you from the front, which isn't good. Once you get in there a little bit, then they're always behind you, so you're sort of constantly running away from them. So I like to have the knife ready, and then you can go invisible at the first lamp and pretty much run straight to the third, and by the time you get to the third, at that point everything's behind you. Let's have a look. Hopefully there'll be something close by that I can stab. Ooh, loads of things close by. Alright, so stab him. Don't want the cursor all the killers. Got stuck there. That's the thing with invisibility, you might take a hit or two if they're already swinging at you. When you go invisible, then they know where you are and they'll hit you. But, I mean, if I was 31 there, I'd be dead by now. But yeah, when you get to these lanterns, if you hide behind them a little bit, it often takes the thralls a little bit longer to find you. They sort of run to the front of it, and then the extra second as they have to sort of run around the side often can save you a bit. Also, if the lanterns that have the knights near them, I found that if you hide at the opposite side of them, the knights sometimes just don't see you. And knights, well, quite often one-shot you in this. Sometimes it takes them two, but this is where the hand cannon is useful. See, I can just get rid of that one straight away. Hide behind here, crouch, crouch, crouch. You've got to have that knife ready all the time, so that didn't go invisible, knife him, run. I try not to use a knife, just try and keep that charged all the time. And then, if you get a situation like that, just there, you can sort of use it to just escape quickly. I just try and use the crouch over and over, so you just need to run to the next. Try and be invisible between them. It's like I always try and head round the back of it here, and then it takes the thralls a few seconds to come and get you. There'll be thralls spawning around you. By the time they see you, you're invisible again, and on to the next one. I mean, don't worry if you come invisible before you get to a lamp, or if you need to bypass a lamp to go to the next one. Often there's little drakes hanging about like them that you can just kill and not really worry about it. Try not to panic as well when you're going invisible. See, there's a knight here, so I'm just going to go straight past him. I do not want to mess with that knight. Straight past the knight. I mean, I'm visible at the minute, but all the thralls are spawned and they're all behind me. That knight's still chasing me as well. That's not good. Oh, he's gone. See, by the time I ran down there, I've charged to go invisible again, and off we go. So don't worry if you are visible halfway between the lights, or if you have a situation like that where you need to run past one. It's no biggie. I mean, if I try to crouch here, it takes me a few seconds to charge to go invisible anyway. So, is that like 8-10 seconds maybe? So if you spend that 8-10 seconds running, then you're going to go invisible at the same time anyway. I just realised here that I need some heavy ammo. I should have mentioned that earlier. Make sure you have, well, I try and have 2 rockets. If I don't have 2 rockets, I just use a synth. You'll need them at the end, but we'll get to that. There's another knight here, and I don't want to be messing with him, so I'll grab a little bit of a cleanse off that light. And I'm off. It really does help if you know where you're going through here as well. Like if you know the basic layout, or I think there's a map. I saw a map on Reddit that someone had created about the layout of this place. I mean, I'm going to stand a little bit because I want to cleanse. I don't want to go invisible too early. Right, they're spawning near me, so now I want to go invisible. I mean, you can miss this little second last lantern out if you want. I don't generally. I've missed it out a few times, and I tend to, I don't know, it seems like you've got more darkness on you when you get to the end if you miss that one out. So I like to come with that one. Again, I've got my knife charged, so that's like my get out of jail free card, if you like. Activate that. We don't really need to activate it, but straight onto the plate. No messing about. Keep an eye on the thralls. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay, they're getting close. We'll go invisible. But this is a difficult bit. This is a bit where everybody fails. Anyone can sneak through to you. Basically, I crouch to go invisible there. All the thralls gather on the middle here. You don't have time to crouch and go invisible again. So that's where the rocket comes in handy. You can rocket them and it gives you... They all have to spawn again. Gives you like a 10-second bumper. And then you can go invisible. So there we go, I've got 2 crouches in. See, there's thralls everywhere. I'm not going to be able to crouch this time. Don't want to be on an ogre, so we'll knife the nearest one. Yeah. Really helps out. Ogres will be down here, yeah. Right, my crouch is going to be charged again, so I'm going to try and crouch on the next one. All the thralls are where I went invisible, so crouch here. Yep, before the thralls come, we're invisible. No mission back. Now you don't need to stay on that plate. Once the plate's active, you can go wherever you like. So I just run about all over the place. We'll fire one into there, use the super. Super to invisible away. That was very close. I was rather close to them thralls when I popped that, but That's why you need the vanish on with the super. Pop the vanish, and then it should run out about now. Just before it runs out, use invisibility again. Now we're almost done. There we go, bridge is done. We're already invisible. Jump these ones, don't really want to mess with them, and don't want to get pushed off the bridge by them either. And off we go now. Me and one of my friends do this quite a lot if the normal raid crew aren't on. The two of us will just do this. He'll grab whichever character, I'll grab my hunter. When you come through this bit, you don't want to run into the light if you're not planning on doing it on your hunter. So I mean, since the bridge is built, the weight of darkness is gone, so we can run about as quick as we like. So what I would do is I'd come here with my hunter. I mean, I could run straight in the light and get the rewards now, but once we get near it, none of the thralls will come near us. They all just stay away from the light, because obviously they're dark and all that. So he would then set off running through. The ogres and things are, if he's got a warlock, he can self-res if he goes down. If he's a hunter, he can just use his invisibility like I've been doing and come through here. Titans, I guess you could just jump through and try and smash your way through everything. But yeah, I would wait here for him to come to me. Once he got to me here, I would leave the game, join in with another character which would spawn me back at the start of the abyss. And then once you're in, you only need one person to get through this light anyway, so I would spawn in dead. He would turn around, run into the light, and there we go. Done. Easy as that. And there we go. So we got through that, we've got the checkpoint, I got some radiant shards and another soul edict. Some more energy. Never have enough energy. And yeah, I hope you find it helpful. If you want to like, you want to subscribe, any questions, stick them in the comments box. And thanks for watching.